So there's fire on the mountain right now, as well. Some fans had decent hope for the Stan's soundtrack album, to the point that they even pre-ordered the vinyls. Just hours before the album dropped, some fans warned for people to exercise caution. The fact that we had no new song to come out to tease this or to synergize with the release of the documentary, and that the full album comes out weeks after the documentary was released and on a day that's not a Friday, and that appears to be a freaking random, led me to believe that nothing interesting will come out of this. Seriously hoping to be proven wrong though, and the only thing that this user got wrong was hoping to be proven wrong, it seems. And boy, social media users have been going off over the fact that just one new song was included in the soundtrack album, and the reported proof song that was confirmed by Mark Hicks was a no-show. And before we dive into more on how this is going so far, we also got more saved up for the latter part of the video that shows rapper Necro, part of the Godfather's duo with Kool G Rap, reveal why he never dissed Eminem, and he went into detail on his thoughts on the aftermath of Benzino beefing with Eminem and how it turned out for Benzino after the fact, and we'll get to this later. And starting with Stan's soundtrack album, we got 12 songs on the album that included just one unreleased song, Everybody's Looking at Me, and fans were quick to spot that this was a song that was featured on the Kiss skit from the Eminem show. And while this is great that we finally got the full version of that song, fans haven't held back on social media over the fact that it was just one song, as we got takes like, no wonder they don't care. And since we got confirmation of the proof song beforehand, and the fact that the promo included the word songs sparked reactions like, yeah, I'm so disappointed with this. I'm sure they said songs. Absolute joke, to be honest. I'll not be purchasing this or any more merch. All the hype for nothing. Loudly crying emoji. Thanks Paul Moneybag Rosenberg. Weary face emoji. And one has to wonder if Eminem pulled the proof song because news about it got out beforehand. But it wasn't a leak. We got confirmation from a German ad and also from Mark Hicks. And boy, Paul Rosenberg is gonna have to go on a run muting pages on X, as he's been getting bombarded. One unreleased song, the two proof songs nowhere to be found, not a single new song. A cash grab project by Eminem and his team. Reminds me of the merchandise drops. I'm sorry if I offend the quote stands and call me a fake fan again, but this is a joke at Eminem, at Rosenberg, at Shady Records.
What the fuck, y'all? God damn! God damn! God damn!
What?
And this user isn't having it. When a user blamed Paul Rosenberg, they fired back with, it is also Eminem's fault. He is 100% aware of his releases. Did he honestly thought that given one unreleased song and 10 already previously released songs, he could call it a soundtrack? I'll take a 12-track album of unreleased material and I would be happy. However, for the people crying over this, some believe that it is their fault for expecting more. People have placed unreleased expectations on this soundtrack, and while fans were fuming, Eminem posted this snippet from the documentary on X.
With the first album, the Slim Shady LP, all of a sudden now it's important. What I have to say is important. I remember one of the first times signing autographs, there'd be like a line out the door and somebody would be like, yo, I just want you to know, man, you helped me so much for this or for that. So now I'm like, what's your name? Writing a long paragraph for them and signing their name, and people are like, yo, can you speed it up a little bit because we're not going to get to everybody.
Hello, how you doing?
I was living it, inside it, when it was all new to me and I still didn't understand it.
And as it stands, some fans are already attempting to cancel their pre-orders for the vinyl. Can't believe I can't cancel my order and get my money back for the vinyl. It is not as described on the website. I'm never pre-ordering anything from Eminem again, at Rosenberg, at UMG, at Interscope. And Paul Rosenberg is gonna have to go on a blocking or muting spree at this rate, selling a vinyl of 12 total songs with 10 previously released, 1 unreleased, and 1 live performance from 2014 is a new low even for you guys at Rosenberg. People demand their money back. LOL. And so far it is not just on X, as even fans on Reddit are going off. Some even suggested that someone should sue under the thread. I had low expectations, but wow. I just remembered the soundtrack released today, but man, this is weak. He claimed to put on unreleased songs. He has 1 unreleased song and a live recording. The rest is just an okay compilation. I'm still gonna watch the documentary and I'm sure it'll be good. But geez, I went in with low expectations. Maybe 5 or 6 unreleased tracks. even if they'd been bootlegged before. But no, a singular new song that isn't even really new. And I know it is the Stance soundtrack, but did we really need it 3 times? And check out this response. Somebody should sue for false advertising. The promos all said unreleased songs, not song. This ish is ridiculous. The song is fire, but why build false expectations?
Boy, that escalated quickly.
It jumped up a notch.
It did, didn't it?
And for the people who pre-ordered the vinyl, my heart goes out to y'all. But on the other end, some have argued it is your fault. Guys, this one might be on us. It was a soundtrack, not an album. But even for a movie, it is a documentary. Yes, it could have been better, but think about it. The Death of Slim Shady Mourner's Edition added 3 songs, and that had a trailer and was meant to boost the death of Slim Shady. So having more than 3 songs for this wouldn't make sense. I wish we got more Eminem, we all do, but we expected too much from this project. It was disappointing, but hey, at least we got 1 new song. Some fan bases have artists who haven't even dropped this decade, and depending on who you ask, this is either reasonable or sounds like cope. But what are your thoughts? I mean, some people are disappointed to the point of attempting to cancel their pre-order, and we even got a step-by-step message on how Eminem could turn this around. If Eminem isn't preparing 3 new projects by the end of 2026, including MMLP3, then this Stance project is inexcusable. And you heard that, M. 3 new projects before 2026, including MMLP3, to make this go away.
Do we have a deal?
And now we've got Billboard predictions of how this was sent out to bomb. Chart data next week. Eminem Stance, the official soundtrack, debuts at 146 on Billboard 200 with 11,000 copies sold. Fire emojis. And personally, I'd be surprised if it sold 11,000 first week. I mean, it dropped on a Tuesday with just 1 unreleased song, no CDs or vinyls ready to ship this week. Nah, I hope I'm wrong though, but I don't see it selling 11,000. And before we head to the next point, if you recall, Ghostface Killah sent word to Eminem for a collaboration.
I had Eminem on the show last week, and you know he was how he.
Man, I be wanting to get a joint with M, man.
You and Eminem would be ridiculous.
I be wanting to, yeah, man. Come on, man. You might gotta make that happen, man.
Come on, man.
M, where you at? Tony Starks is calling for you. What's up, King? Word up. Nah, come on, man. This is it, man. It's history. Let's make history or something. Yeah.
I mean, you stated Clips, Griselda.
And Ghostface is serious about this as he reacted to a post about the news with the raise hands emoji. And Royce the 5'9" even reposted this on IG from Hip Hop DX that sparked threads like, chance of Ghostface Killah and Eminem collaboration has increased. Royce saw it. I mean, Royce has got all the time to keep up with these stories since he's been semi-retired for some time now. So perhaps he also saw this response under Hip Hop DX's post. This would be dope, but I'm still waiting for an Eminem and Rakim collaboration. It is truly one of the biggest crimes in hip-hop that they haven't shared a track properly together. And moving on, we recently got to hear from Necro on Panda Chop News, where he briefly spoke about Eminem versus Benzino, and also why he wouldn't want to start beef with a rapper like Eminem, because it is kind of a lose-lose situation in the long run.
And I don't know how I feel about the Eminem Benzino beef and the source. That's a hard one. See, I know I don't agree with the Eminem racist young shit that he did. That, I mean, it's proof. Obviously, you did some shit that was racist. So I don't agree with that. I don't know if the way Benzino was coming at him, you know, like saying he had no right and all that to rap, and I don't agree with that. Yeah, but here's how I think about it in the end. Who really won? Eminem won, because Eminem has his millions. He's considered legendary. It didn't hurt him. So it kind of hurt Benzino more than it hurt Eminem.
Kind of hurt Benzino. Kind of, excuse me, but when it comes to people in hip-hop who have lost the most due to a beef, for people who made it out alive, Benzino has gotta be up there as one of the major figures who lost the most due to beefing the wrong person. I mean, he went from a champagne mansion lifestyle to reportedly getting supported by his girlfriend. Such a fall from, quote, grace can't be described with words like kind of. It was so disastrous, his daughter Coyle Ray felt the lifestyle changes and once claimed that she was homeless, and Benzino even feared that this could affect her career.
Come on, man. My daughter came into the industry figuring that, hey, I gotta be cool with Eminem because everybody's against my dad.
But Necro kept going.
So it kind of hurt Benzino more than it hurt Eminem. So I kind of fear, this is why I never dissed Eminem. I don't think it would help me. I don't think it's going to do anything for my career. I think what's going to happen is I'll get hated on. My fans might like it, let's say, oh, Necro did his thing. But there'd be more people that would label me as an enemy of their beliefs. Eminem fans and people. And like, I don't think it would really help the brand. It would just categorize me as another Eminem disser that never got to Eminem's level. I would rather not even be in that category. Just let me be Necro. Just don't put me in that category. I don't even want to be involved. Listen, if the guy dissed me publicly, said Necro, something negative, and then people wanted a response, he's Eminem. It might benefit me then because he started it. But I don't think Eminem started dissing Benzino first, just like he never started. He doesn't mention me. So I don't know. I just don't, I weigh things career-wise as what's a benefit to do and what's not. Like what's actually going to help me. I don't want to invest all this energy and shit that's going to go nowhere, because I've seen even when I put major energy in certain things, it might go nowhere. It's like the 80-20 rule. 20% of what you do gives you 80% of results. So I know that 80% of a lot of shit I do fucking does nothing. So I want to try to minimize that. You know what I mean? I want to make sure that what I do is part of that 20% that gets me to 80%. So, you know, and I don't think dissing Eminem is going to help me in any way.
So essentially, you gotta know how to pick your battles, is what he's saying, especially if you're gonna throw the first punch. I mean, you wanna diss people didn't attack you first. Learn from how it ended with Benzino and choose your opponents wisely. Although when it started between Benzino and Eminem, Benzino thought he was the big fish in the small pond. At the start, he severely underestimated Eminem. And that will be all for today, and I'll be looking forward to your thoughts in the comment section. Thanks for watching, and I will see you on the next one.